the Rangers supporters. It's a fantastic strike. Needs to get onto this one. Shields across the face, and a surely tap in for Joe Edwards.
Let's go!
Headed away by Haring, and then Lanny!
My name is Jason Hemmings. I'm one of the founding partners of Cornerstone Asset Management, a financial planning and wealth management business based in Edinburgh and Glasgow up in Scotland. We set up the business in 2010, three of us in total, and we wanted to create something very, very different and very unique to what is out there in the marketplace. And we were very fortunate to be able to start Cornerstone with a blank sheet of paper and ultimately a blank canvas with no set agenda, no set proposition. Cornerstone's investment proposition needed to have a platform to underpin and deliver what we wanted to do for the clients. That was really, really important to us at outset from the firm. Eccentric ticked every box for us. It wasn't just about the functionality of the platform, it was the willingness of the team of individuals and the management who wanted to help us to develop our proposition and to build our business moving forward.
Aegon became the lead partner of British Tennis back in 2009, and the objective of helping the sport to grow at all levels, and our investment indeed is across all levels, as well of course as trying to build the Aegon name within the UK market. So it's not just about high-profile events such as Aegon Championships where we see the likes of Andy Murray compete, but it's also at grassroots level with the likes of Aegon Schools Tennis and Aegon Parks Tennis, which is a key part of our association with British Tennis.
Well, it's days like this that bring to life Aegon's relationship with British Tennis. We're here at an Aegon Park site. It's just received beacon status here in Glasgow. And as you can see, the courts are full. They're free, so anyone can come and use them. You can see people here dressed in jeans, having a really good time. And for us, we want to promote tennis as a sport that's fun, it keeps you fit, and it's affordable.
The good thing about the Let's Grow programme is it's a win-win programme both for the business and for our customers and the community at large. Obviously there's an incentive for us in terms of customers have to spend £10 to get a voucher, but what it does do is it engages our customers with their local schools and encourages them to collect the vouchers such that they get the equipment as a result. And that gets their kids outside, gets them gardening and growing, and also fruit and veg can be fun.
So I think that we definitely need clarity around what's changing. So as long as we've got a clear direction of what's changing, how it's going to affect us and exactly what we need to do, I think that we're definitely going in the right direction.
I think the bank's leaders need to fill us with confidence, but have confidence in us to support them on the journey.
I think really it's just clarity from the bank leaders about why we've arrived at some of the changes that we're making. I think if we can better understand our senior leaders' views and goals, then we can align our own personal team goals to coincide with those.
We know that you want to do more things digitally and at a time that suits you. In October, we'll introduce more changes which will help you do just that. This will fundamentally change how you interact with and are supported by the people team. Our next Success Factors module, My HR, will help to make life simpler and easier for everyone. So, what have you got to look forward to? With My HR, you'll get answers to your queries quickly and easily with a wealth of HR information at your fingertips. You can search for processes, policies, and access easy-to-understand guidance. Supported by a user-friendly and intuitive system, My HR will improve automation and put you in control with easy self-service options. Next year, My HR will be supported through a new mobile app meaning you can access this on the go and at a time that suits you.
Hello, my name is Leslie Fraser and I'm Director General Corporate at the Scottish Government. It gives me great pleasure to support the launch of the Scottish Public Pensions Agency's new 5-year strategy. The agency's work is as essential as those it serves, key workers across 4 public sector pension schemes, teachers, the police and firefighters, as well as employees of the National Health Service in Scotland. This means the agency serves 500,000 key workers. That's 1 in every 10 people in Scotland.
So the best thing about being part of the pilot is having the opportunity to test new equipment, new furniture, and understand what it's going to be like when we move to Parklands. It's great to be a part of shaping the future.
Your eyes in the morning sun, I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love?
Alan, you're reporting industrial estates in Glasgow approaching 100% occupancy in some cases. Is that benefiting outlying regions?
Absolutely. I mean, we are seeing displacement companies whose business model may not suit or be able to pay the levels of rent that some of the prime estates in Glasgow are now charging. Kingston Bridge Trading Estate, for example, is approaching £10 per square foot. Personally, I see the role for the public sector is to make land available. The public sector can see their role in remediating sites and putting infrastructure in, and then turning to the private sector to take it from there.
In June, we announced plans to refocus and restructure our business. Our strategy will change to focus on 2 key markets, at retirement and workplace savings. Already strong in both these markets, we recognised that there were significant long-term growth opportunities. Internally, we called our plan Blueprint for Success. With the announcement of such a significant strategy change and cost-cutting challenge, it's vital that all stakeholders receive the same messages and understand the whole story. Our detailed communications plans have focused on all of these audiences. At the same time, we continued to build our brand through our sponsorship of British tennis, from high-profile events like the Aegon Championships to supporting young British talent and grassroots tennis.
Okay, so now we're ready to capture a scan with a real patient. So I'll just go into capture mode, and if I could just ask you to lean forward and pop your chin on the chin rest, please. And we're going to capture a combination of scans. So I'll move the device into position. The joystick here, as you turn it, moves the joystick up and down, and obviously in, out and left and right. So we'll line up with the patient's eye. Once we're roughly in position, the target turns yellow. Try not to blink now and just keep staring at the green dot for me, please.
So it's good to see you again, Billy.
Nice to see you, John.
What I'm here to talk about is how you can develop your client proposition for RDR. Now, what do you think is stopping you from putting that together?
I think just getting started, John. I think most of it's in my head. It's just, getting down to the nitty-gritty, starting to do it.
I think it's fantastic that it's all in your head because you've got those ideas. That's a great starting point. But the big challenge for us is, as you say, is making sure you turn those ideas into action. What we have to try and do is get those ideas out and get them written down as part of the action plan. But it's also about ensuring that we put a value on what we do. And that's what the basis of most client propositions actually is. Your experience, your empathy, your expertise, all the problems that you've solved. That when you ask clients what do they value most, that's what they come up with.
This is talk about vitreous detachment. So vitreous is a transparent gel filling the space between the retina and the lens. It's 99% water and also contains hyaluronic acid and types 2 and 9 collagen.
Hi, I'm Trina from Cook Yourself Happier, which is all about mental health, what we can do to improve your diet. So if you're as flat as a pancake or as high as a souffle, we're going to show you how to make delicious things. I've got bipolar, which can make my life incredibly difficult sometimes. The thing that's kept me sane and happy basically is my cooking. I've cooked all over the world. I've been a private chef for the last 15 years, met some amazing, interesting people, and I'd like to share some of my stories and funny anecdotes with you and show you how you can make the dishes that I made for them.
It's a fun 5k run for supporting charity Cash for Kids. Just everyone basically runs round and gets covered in colour, as you can see.
As a volunteer today, I've been working at one of the colour stations, so I had a great opportunity to throw powder over everyone who ran past.
As you can see, I'm bright purple and I could probably go for to be in a part in the Ribena advert.
It was a lot of fun today, we had a lot of fun and we helped out a good cause.